And Isn't She Lovely? This is the really tough one, and I don't really know what all these chords are called. I know what some of them are, and I'll just show them to you. Sorry about that. But if you really want, I can figure it out. But so we start with C minor 9, a C sharp minor 9. The reason we call it that is because, again, remember, this was a C sharp from Santeria. That's the root, so it's a C sharp. And this is, but that note is also the root in this chord. So even though they visually look like very different chords, they're both C's. This is just a minor 7, minor 9. Okay. So I'm just going to do this real slow. Go. And this one, I do, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, C sharp minor 9, right there. Pointer finger on this string on the 3rd, and then ring finger right there. It should just be like. Make sure you have that. And they're all ringing out nicely. Don't worry about the rhythm too much. And you're going to keep your pinky where it is, and then take the rest of your fingers and make like you're doing a F sharp. Okay. An F sharp without your pinky there would be like, it would be the same formation as the G sharp you made here, or the A major you made for Santeria, right? But you get your C minor 9, and then you take your pointer finger, ring finger goes there, pointer goes there, middle finger goes there. So you should have C minor 9 into the so I use that in a ton of my songs. It's a great little connector transitional section, right? And this next chord is crazy. I don't know what it is. That's not it. I love it though. It's great. So on the 7th fret, I've got my ring finger on the E string. I'm going to let the A ring out. It's open. And then I've got my pinky right here on the 7th fret on the D string. And then on the 6th fret, I've got my middle finger on the G string. And I've got my pointer finger on the 5th fret of the B string. I'm going to let the E string ring out. These are just double, it's fine. I don't know what chord that is, sorry. But I do know the next chord is an E major 7, okay? So remember, for Santeria we had an E major. And really all you're doing in the formation is just kind of like taking this note and moving it down. So if you listen to the difference between these two chords, every other note's the same except for, because that's the only thing that changes, but it's a huge difference. You could also do like, I know, something like that, whatever. So to do this one, and this is a great chord. I mean, it's really useful in a lot of songs. Like in Welcome Back, I do that. It's like, wait. do this is a C major 7, and I just move this up to the G. So like you can take your so again you lay this flat like you did for Santeria, and then you're gonna do this like little triad. Lay your finger flat like that. You should be able to do that. And then take your ring finger and put it on the 9th fret on the D string. Then the middle finger goes on the 8th fret on the G string, and then back on the 9th fret with the pinky on the B string. And you're gonna let this finger get the high E, like down there. So the whole chord is like, again, you don't really want this, it's fine actually, but I kind of like it without. Or you could let that low E ring, up to you. So that's the A section. Altogether it's that's a hard one to make. You could do it. If you wanted to cheat, you could do like an A major 7, but it's not as good. So wow, okay, one more time. So kind of okay. That's the A section. Now the B section has this. Starts on an A major 7. Great chord. Now notice these major 7s kind of sound the same. So remember when I did this E major 7 for the last section? It's the same formation. You see these 3, right? And I just move them down to there to do an A major 7. It's real jazzy sounding, right? But you don't want this formation because it's not easy to switch from there to this. So you have to do it here. Okay? Just like there's many different ways to make many different chords. So you put to make an A major 7 bar chord up here on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret. Put your pointer finger on the E string. I'm gonna mute this A string. Not really gonna play that. Then my ring finger goes on the 6th fret on the D string, right? And then, I mean, basically like you know how you make an A minor here, put it up here. You could do it like that too. But hey, it's not the best way to learn a major 7 chord. But in order to get that, you have to do it like, you have to do the fingering a little bit different. So again, pointer on the low E on the 5th fret. Ring finger on the D string on the 6th fret. Pinky on the G string on the 6th fret. Middle finger on the 5th fret on the B string, and you can hit that high E because it's not going to screw anything up. You can take it or leave it. You don't really need it. So you should have. We're not going to play the A string here, but it's a G major 7. I'm not sure what this could. This is like a diminished chord of some kind. It's kind of like a. guess that's a G flat diminished. This one. And the way you do this one is it's actually not as hard as you'd think. So you just take these three, so pinky on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret, pinky on the E string on the 5th fret, middle finger on the B string on the 5th fret, I'm sorry, ring finger on the B string on the 5th fret, middle finger on the G string on the 5th fret, so it should be, and then you take your pointer and put it on the 4th on the D string. That's what you should have. And we're going to kind of ignore these top 2 strings. Okay? So you kind of have. I can believe what God has done. And then you just repeat the C minor 9. We to this chord. Back to this weird one we learned before. All that stuff. And that's basically Isn't She Lovely? So let me know if you guys have any questions. Okay. And this minor 9, if you really don't like it, you could do a minor 7. Isn't she lovely? But I like that. I like the continuity there. But you can do. It's like you did a minor for Santeria, right? You could lift your pinky, make it a minor 7. And you could just do basic G. Like a lot of this can be simplified. Like there's an app called Chordify, and it does like simple versions of songs, or like but you know, these chords, like just a little inflection, you know, can add a whole lot. Like Let's Stay Together has a lot of chords like that, which is great. Like the whole like I'm so in love. That minor 7's great there. Whatever you do is alright. That, so you know. And then here we have our minor 9. And I want to spend my life with you. I mean, a minor 9 is the only chord that works there. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Bye.